This is the last episode of the Song of Hiawatha for Bedtime Stories. My name is Tracy. This is Canto number 22. I think this is the last one. Yes, it's kind of longish too. And I don't have any water. I might die. I probably won't though, so it'll be okay. One take, Jones. Here we go. Canto 22, Hiawatha's Departure. This is going to be sad. I just know it. By the shore of Gitchigumi, by the shining Big Sea water, at the doorway of his wigwam, in the pleasant summer morning, Hiawatha stood and waited. All the air was full of freshness. All the earth was bright and joyous, and before him, through the sunshine, westward toward the neighboring forest, passed in golden swarms the amo, passed the bees, the honey-makers, burning, singing in the sunshine. Bright above him shone the heavens, level spread the lake before him. From its bosom leaped the sturgeon, sparkling, flashing in the sunshine. On its margin the great forest stood reflected in the water. Every treetop had its shadow, motionless beneath the water. From the brow of Hiawatha gone was every trace of sorrow, as the fog from off the water, as the mist from off the meadow, with a smile of joy and triumph, with a look of exultation, as of one who in a vision sees what is to be but is not, stood and waited Hiawatha. Toward the sun his hands were lifted, both the palms spread out against it, and between his Toward the sun his hands were lifted, both the palms spread out against it, and between the parted fingers fell the sunshine on his features, flecked with light his naked shoulders, as it falls and flecks an oak tree through the rifted leaves and branches. O'er the water floating, flying, somewhere, something in the hazy distance, something in the mists of morning loomed and lifted from the water, now seemed floating, now seemed flying, coming nearer, nearer, nearer. Was it Shigibis, the diver? Was it, or the pelican, the shatta? Or the heron, the shishuga? Or the white goose, wabi wawa, with the water dripping, flashing from its glossy neck and feathers? It was neither goose nor diver, neither pelican nor heron, or the water floating, flying through the shining mist of morning, but a birch canoe with paddles, rising, sinking on the water, dripping, flashing in the sunshine, and within it came a people, from the distant land of Wabum. From the farthest realms of morning came the black-robed chief, the prophet, he the priest of prayer, the pale-face, with his guides and his companions. And the noble Hiawatha, with his hands aloft extended, held aloft in sign of welcome, waited full of exultation, till the birch canoe with paddles grated on the shining pebbles, stranded on the sandy margin, till the black-robed chief, the pale-face, with the cross upon his bosom, landed on the sandy margin. Then the joyous Hiawatha cried aloud and spake in this wise: Beautiful is the sun, O strangers, when you come so far to see us. All our town in peace awaits you. All our doors stand open for you. You shall enter all our wigwams, for the heart's right hand we give you. Never bloomed the earth so gaily, never shone the sun so brightly as today they shine and blossom when you come so far to see us. Never was our lake so tranquil, nor so free from rocks and sandbars, for your birch canoe in passing has removed both rock and sandbar. Never before had our tobacco such a sweet and pleasant flavor. Never the broad leaves of our cornfields were so beautiful to look on as they seem to us this morning, when you come so far to see us. And the black-robed chief made answer, stammered in his speech a little, speaking words yet unfamiliar. Peace be with you, Hiawatha. Peace be with you and your people. Peace of prayer and peace of pardon, peace of Christ and joy of Mary. Then the generous Hiawatha led the strangers to his wigwam, seated them on skins of bison, seated them on skins of ermine, and the careful old Nokomis brought them food in bowls of basswood. Water brought them in birchen dippers, and the calumet, the peace pipe, filled and lighted for their smoking. All the old men of the village, all the warriors of the nation, all the Josakids, the prophets, the magicians, the Wabinos, and the medicine men, the Midas, came to bid the strangers welcome. It is well, they said, O brothers, that you come so far to see us. In a circle round the doorway with their pipes they sat in silence, waiting to behold the strangers, waiting to receive their message, till the black-robed chief, the pale-face, from the wigwam came to greet them, stammering in his speech a little, speaking words yet unfamiliar. It is well, they said, O brother, that you come so far to see us. Then the black-robed chief, the prophet, told his message to the people, told the purport of his mission, told them of the Virgin Mary and her blessed Son, the Savior, how in distant lands and ages he had lived on earth as we do, how he fasted, prayed, and labored, how the Jews, the tribe accursed, mocked him, scourged him, crucified him, how he rose from where they laid him, walked again with his disciples, and ascended into heaven. And the chiefs made answer, saying, We have listened to your message. We have heard your words of wisdom. We will think on what you tell us. It is well for us, O brothers, that you come so far to see us. Then they rose up and departed, each one homeward to his wigwam. To the young men and the women, told the story of the strangers, whom the Master of Life had sent them, from the shining land of wampum. Heavy with the heat and silence grew the afternoon of summer. With a drowsy sound, the forest whispered round the sultry wigwam. With a sound of sleep, the water rippled on the beach below it. From the cornfields, shrill and ceaseless, sang the grasshopper, Papukina, and the guests of Hiawatha, weary with the heat of summer, slumbered in the sultry wigwam. Slowly o'er the simmering landscape, fell the evening's dusk and coolness, and the long and level sunbeams shot their spears into the forest, breaking through its shields of shadow, rushed into each secret ambush, searched each thicket, dingle, hollow. Still the guests of Hiawatha slumbered in the silent wigwam. From his place rose Hiawatha, bade farewell to old Nokomis, spake in whispers, spake in this wise, did not wake the guests that slumbered. I am going, old Nokomis, on a long and distant journey, to the portals of the sunset, to the regions of the home wind, of the northwest wind, Kawadin. But these guests I leave behind me, in your watch and ward I leave them. See that never harm comes near them, see that never fear molests them, never danger nor suspicion, never want of food or shelter in the lodge of Hiawatha. Forth into the village went he, bade farewell to all the warriors, bade farewell to all the young men, spake persuading, spake in this wise, I am going, O my people, on a long and distant journey. Many moons and many winters will have come and will have vanished ere I come again to see you. But my guests I leave behind me. Listen to their words of wisdom. Listen to the truth they tell you, for the Master of Life has sent them from the land of light and morning. On the shore stood Hiawatha, turned and waved his hand at parting. On the clear and luminous water launched his birch canoe for sailing. From the pebbles of the margin shoved it forth into the water, whispered to it westward, and with speed it darted forward. And the evening sun descending set the clouds on fire with redness, burned the broad sky like a prairie, left upon the level water one long track and trail of splendor, down whose stream, as down a river, westward, Hiawatha sailed into the fiery sunset, sailed into the purple vapors, sailed into the dusk of evening. And the people from the margin watched him floating, rising, sinking, till the birch canoe seemed lifted high into the sea of splendor, till it sank into the vapors, like the new moon slowly sinking into the purple distance. And they said, Farewell forever! Said, Farewell, O Hiawatha! And the forest, dark and lonely, moved through all their depths of darkness, sighed, Farewell, O Hiawatha! And the waves upon the margin, rising, rippling on the pebbles, sobbed, "Farewell, O Hiawatha." And the heron, the Shishuga, from her haunts among the finlands, screamed, "Farewell, O Hiawatha." Thus departed Hiawatha, Hiawatha the beloved, in the glory of the sunset, in the purple mists of evening, to the regions of the home wind, of the northwest wind, Kaywadin, to the islands of the blessed, to the kingdom of Ponima, to the land of the hereafter. He went to go be with his beloved. The end. I hope you enjoyed this reading of the Song of Hiawatha. Yes, I don't get paid for this. It's obvious. I know. You can leave your comments in the comments. It's fine. I accept all criticism. The next thing I'm going to read, I have the portable Chaucer I've been lugging around for about 20 plus years that occasionally I will crack open just to let my tongue dance over it. Now I'm going to let my tongue dance on videos for you and read Chaucer next. So that'll be next. Have a good day. I should start that here in the next few days.